Welcome to all. Today we will discuss some important questions based on sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The very first question is, pollen grains are generally dash in outline. Means the question wants to ask that whether they are oval, whether they are spherical, whether they are oblong, what type of the outline is there, and measuring dash in diameter in micrometers in diameter. Means he want to ask the outline as well as the question wants to ask the size of the pollen grain. So we must know that pollen grains are spherical. Pollen grains are spherical and they are approximately 25 to 50 micrometers in diameter. Okay, again I am repeating, pollen grains are spherical and they are 25 to 50 micrometers in diameter. So we have to search is spherical and 25 to 50 micrometers. Here it is. So the question number first is having the answer A. Is it clear? Answer is A. Question number 2. Cryopreservation means storing of products in. We know very well that cryopreservation is a means of storage, and cryopreservation is done to store many products. It may be here in this context, it is the pollen grain. So pollen grain can be stored in liquid nitrogen at a temperature of minus 196 degrees Celsius. So cryopreservation means storing of the products in liquid nitrogen. It is liquid nitrogen at a temperature of minus 196 degrees Celsius. So question number 2 is having the answer A. Question number 3. The number of mitotic generations required to form a mature embryo sac in most of the flowering plant is 1, 2, 3 or 4. Remember one thing, that functional megaspore forms the embryo sac. Functional megaspore forms the embryo sac. And we must know that when a functional megaspore is converted into a mature embryo sac, then at least 3 mitotic divisions occur. At least how many divisions occur? 3 mitotic divisions occur, and because of which the embryo sac consists of 8 nucleus and 7 cells. So the number of mitotic generations required to form a mature embryo sac in most of the flowering plant is 3. At least 3 mitotic divisions occur. So the question number 3 is having the answer C. Question number 4. The type of pollination which brings genetically different types of pollens on the stigma is. The type of pollination which brings genetically different types of pollens on the stigma is. See, autogamy is self-pollination, so it will not produce the genetically different types of the pollens. Okay. Xenogamy. Yes, what is xenogamy? It is the transfer of the pollen grains between 2 flowers of different sexes found on 2 different plants. So of course here in this type of xenogamy type of the pollination, genetically different types of the pollen grains will be dusted on the stigma. So the answer must be question number 4 is having the answer B. Is it clear? Again I am repeating, the type of the pollination which brings genetically different types of the pollen grains on the stigma surface is the xenogamy. Hydrophily means the pollination occur by the water. Hydrophily is limited to 30 genera, which are mostly. This question is from the NCERT, and in NCERT it is written that hydrophily is limited to 30 genera and which are mostly monocots. Okay, so question number 5 is having the answer B. Question number 6. Coconut water from a tender coconut is degenerated nucleus, immature embryo, free nuclear endosperm, or innermost layer of seed coat. We must know that coconut water is nothing, it is the liquid endosperm, and it is an example of a free nuclear endosperm. Actually in coconut the endosperm is half nuclear, half cellular, but the coconut water from a tender coconut is the example of a free nuclear endosperm. So question number 6 is having the answer C. 7th, which one of the following fruit is parthenocarpic? You know what is parthenocarpic fruit? Parthenocarpic fruits are the fruits which are developed without fertilization, which are developed without fertilization. So banana is a very good example. Brinjal, apple, jackfruit, no. Banana is a very good example of parthenocarpic fruit. Question number 7 is having the answer A. Pollen tablets are available in the market for. We must know that nowadays, especially in the Western countries, pollen tablets are formed from the pollen grain, and they are used to increase the athletic performance. They are used to increase we can say it as that they are used to increase the vigor. They are used to increase the stamina. So pollen tablets are available in the market for in vitro fertilization. There is no correlation. Breeding equisetum, no. Supplementing food, yes. They are acting as a supplementing food. They are acting as a supplementary food sources. So question number 8 is having the answer C. Megasporangium is equivalent to. You must know that ovule is also called as megasporangium. Ovule is also called as megasporangium. So fruit, nucellus, ovule or embryo sac. So we must know that the other name or the technical name of the ovule is megasporangium. Question number 9 is having the answer C. Question number 10. Wind pollination is common in. Wind pollination is common in orchids, legumes, lilies or grasses. Always remember that wind pollination, anemophily, is very common in the grasses or the family members of Poaceae. There is a family known as Gramineae or Poaceae, in which monocots are there. All the grasses are included. In them, wind pollination occurs. So wind pollination is common in grasses. Wind pollination is common in grasses. Question number 10 is having the answer D. Is it clear? So these were some more questions based on life cycle of angiosperm. This was part 5. I have already uploaded 4 more parts of this chapter. That is MCQs on sexual reproduction in flowering plant. So watch them also. They are very important. Thanks a lot for watching me.